at the.meri.atelier, and today is March 19th, and I am following along with Lisa at My Eclectic Life, and she's going to show us how she made her fabric journal out of a sheet. Now, I'll probably follow similar to what she does. I am going to be listening to her in my ears off on the tablet on the other side. So hopefully this will all be okay. I'll get up periodically and see. I will show you what I have. I've got Penelope because I think I'm going to need her. I have some black crochet thread because I love black and it's going to go well. I have fabric scissors that that Sue sent me. And I have this beautiful piece of fabric that I'm going to use on the cover. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I got this at the Defy auction, Carehart, C-A-R-E space H-A-R-T. She has an auction every second Saturday of the month. To the funds that she gathers, she supports disabled artists. So, and I purchased this. I think I paid about $5 for this piece, but it's beautiful and it will fit perfectly on here. I also have an old flannel sheet. It looks like it's in good condition, except for my brother gave it up for the ghost here because he tore, and I have to find, it's huge. Well, it's I think he said it's a full-sized. Let me open it up here. It is huge. He tore it right in here. And I could probably patch that, grab one of these old flannel pillowcases and patch it up. But I'm not going to. He said, take it. So I'm going to. And I said, he said, what are you going to do with it? I said, I'm going to make an art journal. He got a kick out of that. So that's what I'm going to use. Now I'm going to go back and put my earbuds back in. Yeah, Lucy, I'm still using my earbuds. So I can hear what Lisa's saying. She's really just showing her journal right now. I will put a link to Lisa's video after I get done here. I will put a link to it. I'm listening to Lisa. She said she's got 3 signatures, and I think I'm going to make mine about 8 by 8. Now, I wish I had a nice square here, but I'm going to cut them. And I think that she said that she thinks that 20 pages will be enough. Now, she's counting, excuse me, I'm bumping the camera. She's counting one full sheet like this as a page. So that'll make 80 pages. I'm going to sit down here. I'm listening to Lisa. Let's turn this upside down, right side up here. Now, she's got 20 pages in a signature with 2 signatures, but we'll see. I think if we trade any pages, we'll probably make them 6 by 6, but I'm going to leave an inch on each side. And I'm going to leave this in here, this binding. But maybe I'll do this on the opposite side. She's recommending 1 signature of 20 pages. So 8 inches comes to right here. But I'm going to measure. Penelope, I am going to have to move you. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to tear mine. She tore hers because she's got a cotton sheet, but I've got a flannel sheet, so I'm going to have to. I wish I had. Well, I'm not going to say what I wish I had because you guys will send it to me. So I'm going to cut this at 16 inches. 16 inches will be 8, but I might include some for inch for the spine. So I'm going to cut it at 17 inches. I think she's doing hers 13 by 7. I'm going to make mine 16 by 8 by 17 by 9. No, 17 by 8. Because I'm going to leave an inch for the spine in here. And I only need 8 inches, which will come to right about, oops, did I lose her? She's buffering for me. I lost her. She's buffering. And I do have, somebody sent this to me, a T-square. So that'll be nice to have. So let's use this. It'll come down to 2 right there. And you know, if these pages aren't exact, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And I'm going to draw mine out. If I can find my pen. Oh, you guys, it's so funny. I'm going to bring this up a little. Let's see. Oh, there goes my tablet. Because I got my earbuds in. I was going to stand up and see. I was going to stand up and see where I was here. I'm good here. Okay, good. I'm going to try to cut these following Lisa. But she is buffering a lot. I'm going to turn off the chat because I'm just listening to her, but I'm getting a lot of buffer. I'm fiddling with the sound here. She's too loud. Well, I'm going to make 20 pages. She was saying you want to have some pages, but this is not really that thick. Well, denim, I guess. I'm still making mine out of flannel. 17 inches. Yeah, you know, I won't have to. I'm not going to sew the hems. I'm not going to hem this stuff. All right, I think I have it. I'm going to draw it fast. Put that stuff in my mouth. Right here. Put it there. And I think I'll bring this. I think I'll bring it over here. Now I mess things up. I need a weight to hold that down. Thank you. So let's bring this over here and mark it. Here. See, I know my ruler's straight, but boy, I'll tell you, I don't feel straight. There, I guess that's better. Right there. And we're just going to keep, going down here if I can. I might have to move my desk a little here. And put my pencil in my mouth. And I'm going the short way of the sheet. Let's go this way. Put that in there. And we're going to put this on the line here as much as I can. I've already got it marked at 17 inches there, so I'm happy with that. She did a cover a little bit larger, but I think I might put a wraparound on my cover. I can make the cover a little larger. All right, what did I do with my ruler? This has been washed. The sheet's been washed. Hold on to that for me. So I'm going down to the 2 mark. Now I won't have to line mine because it's flannel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I made that other one too large. I'll have to cut 2 inches off of that first one. I made the first one at 10 inches instead of 8. I want them at 8 inches. I can do that. I'm not going to do it now. I'm just marking this line down here. And let's grab a ruler here. I kind of mark this down at 17 inches right here. And if it's too large, you know, it's okay. I mean, if it's not straight, it's okay. It's okay. It will be okay. And she's just showing off her journal right now. So I've got 3 pages. And she's saying 20, so I'm going to keep going down here. I guess I should draw on that. Let's draw the next line down this way. Down this way. And it will be kind of... Where is it? Wow, it's way over here, but then this kind of, the fabric kind of moves on me. And I just have my little desk, so I'm doing my best I can at my little desk. And I'll have black lines on this side, but that's okay. All right, let's move on down. She's showing what's inside of her current one. You're just watching me measure here. I'm going to cut here in a minute. I need to be at 17 inches here. 16, 17, which is right there. Right here. That looks better once I straighten her out. 17. I need to go down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which would be right. I don't need those scissors yet. Right here. 8. Put these scissors away for a moment. Now, I don't know if I could stamp on this. I maybe could. I've never stamped on flannel before. I guess that will be an experience. That will be an experience. I'm going to measure 8 down, I guess, right down here. She's still showing off her journal. I'm going to make my pages 8 by 8 with a 1-inch gutter. It really might end up being 8 1/4. Because if I do, well, no, we'll see. I have to think about what I want to do. Hold on to that. I can always cut off. I can't put back on. I keep floating over this way. I'm just trying to straighten out. I straighten out and then I pull. And I just kind of don't want to pull. Let's hold on to that, Mary. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just always feel like I need to go check it again. She's showing off her journal. I think I've seen that. Seen her journal before. I'm more concerned about measuring these because I know she's going to be ripping here pretty soon. I need to go 17 over. Right about in here. And let's do it again down lower. Right about in here. And we're going to draw a line. One of these days, I'm going to get my sewing machine out, my $5 sewing machine, get it threaded. It's just sitting over there in the corner. I'm too busy doing other stuff. And I could come up here with a couple of these. Probably pretty straight here. Let's put my ruler there. Yeah, I don't think that's going to help any. Maybe if I line it up this way. She just dumped everything. She just dumped her needles up on the floor. Oh dear. Can I do this one up here then too? If we were there, we would all be going over there and picking them up for her. She's saying she wouldn't do one. She'd make a smaller one if she was doing it again. So I'm going to take her advice and do 20 pages of the 4, and that will be 80. Because that may be all I can get out of this sheet. Who knows? I don't know. I'm still going down now. 1, 2. Let's measure these off as I go down. This would be the 3rd one. 3. And this one I got too big up at the top. 4, 5. I get 6 or 7 pages off of one short side. I kind of slanted up there. Let's go straighter. And so I need to take I need to come down. She cut her queen size sheet in half. She coffee dyed it, I think, she said. She's going to pick up her needles. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Oh, I have to count down. 1. It's down to here. Down to there. 4 right here. Right there. Do I have it the right way? No. Down to there. Right there. That looks pretty good. I'll just have an extra 2-inch strip there. There we go. Geez, I got a lot left here. My goodness, this is going to make a lot. And she's ripping hers. I'm going to cut mine. She's starting to rip, so I know I'm going to be behind any minute here. I know I'm going to be behind any minute. I got to see my numbers here. That's why I don't like tearing. I like to measure mine out. I still get crooked, but it's not as bad as if I tear it. So we're going to do 4 here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's ripping sheets. She's a ripping sheets. Yeah. I'll do one side here and then I'll probably quit and work on those and go off camera for the rest of it after. I might do 2 I don't think I'll get 10 though. I have to straighten this out as I go. And this has just been in the dryer, so it's a little wrinkly. She's getting 5 rows out. I think I can get more than that. This is a pretty big sheet. Let's go 17 here. And then mark it over here, 17. And let's mark this at 4 right here. Now up a little 4 right there. She says hers is not exact either, so I'm good. I'm good. I smell laundry on this, though. I'm going to get some lemon spray and spray my book. It smells like this soap that I don't like. Is that 8 inches? Man, it says it's 8 inches, but, oh, that's not 8 inches. That's 7 inches. See, I'm glad I checked. I'm glad I checked. That's certainly not 8 inches. It's more like 7 inches. Mm-hmm. Now, hold on to that. And my 4 is right here. Right there. Just smooth it out as best as I can. Right here. I don't think I drew that one straight. Doesn't look straight. This one looks straighter to me. That's good enough. I don't think I can tear this flannel. I'm not even going to try it. He tore it when he ripped it, but I don't like it. It tore. See? And it tears catty corner here. I'll have to skip that part of the sheet. I'm losing my mat. Yeah. And she's ripping hers. She's way ahead of me already. But I'd rather measure and cut. There we go. Well, sort of. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right here. But 8 though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down a little. Right here. Okay, now let's go 17 inches from there. And right in here. Well, you'll have some for the spine, Lisa. No, she's going to do what she wants to do. Let's bring this down and draw the vertical lines. They closed our library. They closed our library. Our county library's closed. The schools are closed. Now, I'm going to make this match a little better. It's kind of hard to draw on fabric. That's the one thing about flannel. I'm not going to get a lot of strings. Let's go do this. Oh, let's measure. Put it this way. Like that. Let's do this one. She's talking to Barb. She's making her journal for Barb. Yay! It's a lot of pages, isn't it? I don't know how much do I have to go here? I probably have about maybe 4 sheets left on here. We'll see. I keep pushing it down. I'm going to leave a 2-inch border and a 1-inch gutter on mine. Now, that may be a mistake, but that's how it's going to be. Let's see. That's at 8. So it'll be right about. That's set at 4. Yeah, that's what I would have done. 15. That's what I would have done at 15 if you're doing 7-inch pages. But that I did 8-inch pages, and I'm doing it at 17. Oh, she's doing it. She's doing a 14 and a half. Yeah. So let's go 17. Right about there. And let's just draw this line. And move her on down. I don't know how many pages. I guess after I cut it, I'll know. And I'm going to hand cut these. I'm going to hand cut them. She's ripping hers, but I don't want to risk ripping this. Put this at the 8-inch mark and mark it at the 4-inch. 8-inch and 4-inch. Yeah, she's doing 15 by 7.5. That's yeah. It keeps pulling on me here. A hand sanitizer comes in good for something, doesn't it? And that's at 4. That's at 8 inches. 12 to 4. Get it straightened out a little here. It's straight over here. So if it's straight there, this might stretch a little. If it does, it does. Whoever sent me this T-square, thank you very much. It might have been petals. I think it might have been petals. I don't remember, to tell you the truth. I'm going to draw 17 inches here. And let's mark it. It's a little bit hard to mark with that this green piece under it, but it has to come down a little further. The hardest part, I think, is measuring this out. If I had a cutting table, but I'm not a seamstress. And she's already done with hers. Okay. I'll just go at my own pace. And we'll work at your own pace, Mary. Don't work at Lisa's pace. Yeah, I'm going to do a wraparound. So these will all be inner pages here. But I'm still allowing a 1-inch gutter. So my 6-inch, my 8-inch, my 6-inch piece will have an inch on each side and then a 1-inch gutter. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy. Yeah. Hold on to that for me. Thank you. I probably have 2 left, maybe, and this border here, which might make a really nice closure. So let's mark it at 4 here. And bring that up a little. And hold on to it and mark it at 4. Right here. And bring that up. And put it on the 4. Straighten her out. Oh, there's my brother spitting again. He says, hey, I gave you my flannel sheet. Shut up. Just like that. Just to make you happy while you're working on it, she said. What did I do with my ruler? We want 17 inches. I'm just going to mark it here, 17 inches. And I'll do my best at keeping it straight. She's got 8 sheets. I feel like I got about 8 out of this side. Now, this, I think I can get one more 4-inch piece out of it. I mean, 4 8-inch piece. Yes, I can. Put that up there. Well, I'm only cutting mine because it's flannel. Yeah, it takes a lot of work, but I'm certainly not a quilter. Let's put this. You don't have to be a sewer or a quilter to make a fun book, she says. Would you just hold on to that for me? Thank you. And that 4 is down a little, so I'm going to make it down a little here. Pull that fabric a little straighter. Four right there, I think. Oh, it just doesn't feel straight to me. That feels better. I'll just mark it there. And the 17 inches. I'm not gluing 2 together. I'm not gluing 2 together. I think this flannel is enough. Now, we're going to make these lines, and then we're going to cut. And we're going to cut starting from the bottom here. Straighten this out. Good. Yep. Pretty good. There we go. And we're just going to draw from, oh, it has to come down. From here to here. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. And then we'll just extend that on down here. Sort of eyeballing it down in there. And right here. Okay. So I am first going to cut this line. And I'm going to start doing that right now with Sousa's scissors. Sousa's scissors. And let's see what my camera looks like. See if I'm at all in frame here with all this moving around. Oh, yes, I am. Okay, we've been going for 46 minutes. I'll probably end this after I cut and stack up the sheets and see how many I have, because I'll have to do more of the same to catch up with Lisa, and I'll just watch the rest of her video. But I will cut my pages here. Now I may come back on the rest of the sheet and cut this off here, because I've got a nice piece here, but we'll see how this turns out for me. Let's just cut down the line. That sure didn't measure, did it? But from here to here looks good. I think I'll measure that one more time before I cut. That seems... 17. And it goes way over there. How did the 17 over to there. How does that go from 17 here to 17 there? I'm going to sneeze. This line seems crude to me or something. 17. 17 is right in there. I guess if you pull it, maybe because I was pulling it tight, but that doesn't seem right to me. I think I'm going to redraw this line, or maybe I'll just cut it a little bigger. If I cut it bigger, I can always trim off. That's the thing, I can always trim off. So I'm going to cut this just a little larger, because I can always trim this part off, and then I'm going to meet up with this line again. We'll see, that one sheet might be kind of wonky. That's okay. I like wonky pages. Okay, let's go back and meet up with this straight line again. So I don't think I can tear this. I'm not even going to try. I'd rather cut it. She's got all of her pages done. I think she's going to hand stitch hers. We'll see what she does. She's binding it together with clips. Now she's sewing it down the center. She sewed hers with ribbon. That's cool. That's interesting. There we go. Let me get rid of that big old piece for now. And we're going to turn it this way and cut the pages this way. She's going to do 4. I don't know. I don't think I'll do mine with ribbon. I'm going to do mine with my black crochet thread again. She's just sewing. She's not poking holes. There we go. So there's one page. Now if you fold it this way and allow for, I'm pretty happy with this. Put the border down at the bottom. Maybe I'll make this the outside sheet because it's got the nice seam there. Do I have that all the way down? I have it all the way down on one side. So, and then so a 6-inch square will fit right in here. I think I prefer that up at the top instead of the bottom. I prefer it like that. Okay, let's see how many I got. Let's see how many pages I got out of this. So there's 1. Actually, it's 4. And then I have to cut off this 2-inch piece where I didn't measure it right. This will be used for something. I always find something to use this stuff for. Put it over there in the scrap. It is a lot harder to do when you're online. If you're just sitting here doing it yourself, you can put your head where you want to put your head. You don't have to worry about being in frame. You don't have to worry about talking, answering questions, or acknowledging people. I've been going into my own little world lately. Okay, there's 2 pages. And they're relatively the same size. Just about. Relative is just about. This one might be a little bit longer. But it's good, going good. This is the other side. This is the flannel side. And see, a 6-inch square would come right to in here. See, I'm measuring an inch. Well, let's measure an inch. Let's put these together like that and just kind of smooth her out there. So 6-inch square would be from this point to to 7 from here, in here. So it would fit right in there, which is what I want. And then I can put lace or border or something in there. So there's 2 sheets, Lisa. I'm catching up with you. She's binding hers already. I'll let you know how many I got after I get done here, and then I'll probably sign off and finish it on my own until I get to the binding, maybe. I'll cut all the sheets off camera, and then I'll come back and bind it. Or bind it tomorrow. She's saying that it's not easy to poke holes and find them again in fabric. That's a good point. I would put tape or something down. Put some washi tape there. And you need to use an awl, not your needle, to poke the holes. Mary's talking. There we go. So I'm going to put this one this way. So I'll have one border over here and one over here. So there's 3. Geez, we've got to do 20 of these. That means about 4. Oh, we'll see how many I get out here. Maybe about 3 times of doing this. There's 4. Her journal's really pretty. She's got a ribbon. She bound it with ribbon. That's really pretty. Maybe I'll change my tune on that black crochet thread and bind it with ribbon. That is really pretty. And she used this outer piece on one of them to make the wraparound. I like that idea. Yeah, they're not going to be exactly even in here, she's saying. I would just put lace. I allowed for unevenness. Yeah, she's tearing hers. I'm not going to tear flannel. I'm not that experienced. And I don't think it would tear like I want it. So here's the 5th one. I think she's doing 2 signatures of is she doing all? I think we're doing 2 signatures of 10. So that's 5. Do I have 5 left? I might get, yeah, I might get 10 out of this. Now let me measure this, because I think that, let me measure. I think I have to go from the bottom line. I have goofed this piece up. Eight goes to here. And 8 goes to there. I'm off on this. I'm off all the way, rest of the way down, because I didn't allow. So here's my first 5. 5 times 4 is 20. This is 20 pages. I'm happy with it. Except for I messed up here. I'm glad I rethought this. It's hard when you got, I think the next time I'll cut 17 inches. But I have to go down. I have to go down here. I have to go down to 4 here. 4 here. And see, I measured from this line, and I should have measured from this line. Four and 8. So we have to go here. I caught it. I'll just have some extra lines on the inside, but those will get covered up anyway. I don't know what I did with my pen. Use this one. And I want to go down to 4 here. And 4. I guess I could move this over a little so I can read it, and up a little to the mark. I caught it. I caught it. I caught it. 4 right here. Right there. And right there. I'll cut it right in there. This is all off by an inch, I think. That's okay. If I catch it, I've caught it. It's going to be okay. Over a little so I can read the lines. I don't know which barb she's talking to. She's going to make a page in her book. I think it's Barb Fillion. I'm really off here. I'm not now. I'm live. I'm gonna refresh this guy. I'm checking her video. There, she's gonna make a page in her current journal. Yep. I think she's working. Is it Barb Clark or Barb Fillion? I don't. I'm not caught up. Let's close everything out. Close out. Close out. Come back in. Go to my recents. Playlists. History. And how many trees? Barb. I think it's Barb Fillion. I'm going to I'm going to take my earbuds out because, ouch. She's just making a page in her current journal. So I'm going to this. I think I have enough for 10 pages here. See, I have to come way down to here. So I have to mark this. And we can even come down. It's so hard to read this stupid ruler. It doesn't have a somewhere in here. And let's sort of line these up at 4. Yeah, that's pretty close to 4. And it's harder to mark this after it's been cut. It makes dots and dashes. Dots and dashes. And I'll just have some extra lines on these, but when you work in a fabric journal, you end up covering all that stuff up anyway. So I would rather have my pages the right size than cover up some marks. So we need to put that up here, here, and here, and pull that up a little. And yeah, 4 and 4 over here. This page might be a little crooked here. This is where I went off. I wasn't sure what I was doing. Wow, that sounds right, Mary. Right. I'm happy with that. 4 here and here. It's not straight anyway. That was not straight anyway. Let's move this up a little. This line has to come way up here. And right there. A quilter was probably going, oh my gosh, what is she doing? Right there. But this is not a quilt. This is a fun journal made out of fabric, out of a flannel sheet. This is not a quilt, so get over it. 4 and 4. That seems awfully big. Is that 8 inches? Let's measure. I think, wow. 8 inches is, yeah, it's right here from there. All right, I agree. I agree. And right in here at 4. And let's just take our ruler and match up the 2 and draw a line. Look how far that was off. Wow. I'm glad I remeasured. Is this 8 inches? Well, 8 inches here. 8 inches in here, right in there. So this flannel kind of curves around. It kind of moves. So it would have to be taped down or stretched in order to get a beautiful straight line. That's good enough. That's good enough. I know where it's at. All right there. And right there. And bring this down. This down. That's good. That's good. This is where I made my page a little wider. And I said, I'd rather cut off and have enough than 4 and 4. 4 right there. And then we'll put a line here. pretty good. Oops. Dots and dashes here. And then pull this one up. Yeah, I mismeasured way up there. I had that big old sheet. I'm not, now this is looking pretty good. At 4 here and 4 here. Right there. Just ignore all my other lines. They'll get covered up. It doesn't bother me any. I'll make it a little darker there so I know where I'm going. And then bring in one more here. Here, here, and here. This was the part she made for a wraparound. I'm going to do that when I do the cover. And here. And I think my pen is running out of juice. I got an old pen. All right, now I'm happy. Now let's go back up here and cut the bottom one at put it on the 16 and the 8, which is fine. And I'm going to start down here off of your out of your range and cut and cut and cut. There we go. That's good. So there's one. Let's put this on the 16 to make sure it's on the 8. And it is almost. We're going to leave it there. It's a little over the 16 here. There we go. There we go. Trim that one. This one's getting a little wonky on me. There's 2. I think I'm going to get 10 out of each one, and that would be beautiful. 16 and 8. Because that would mean I'd only have to do this one more time. And the next time I do it, I'm going to measure out 17 and cut it, and then measure my 8 down. It won't be as hard to cut. And I'll do that. I finish this off camera, and then tomorrow morning I'll come in and bind it. I'll cut the cover I might cut these pages down just a little bit. No, I don't think I will. I think I'm happy with it. I think I'm happy with it. Because I left a 1-inch border. If I have 6-inch squares, I left a 1-inch border around everything, and that gives me room to play. And I left a 1-inch gutter in there. So let's finish this story up. Ooh, this is a little bit larger than, oh no, that's 9 here. 8 is there. We're good. We're good. I might have gotten 6 out of this one. So I might have, so I only have to do this one more time. But I'll do that off camera. You do this enough, you start to feel comfortable with it. There we go. And that on the 16 and the 8. And it's the bottom line here. And I'm debating whether I'm going to use a ribbon. Her ribbon's really pretty. I'm debating, or whether I'm going to make a tassel. That's pretty. All right, one more. At 16, and this one might be a little long. I think I had this one right. Here and, oh no, 16 is over there. 16 and 8 right here. We're good. Bottom one. You can always cut them longer. I mean, cut them shorter. You can't add back in. You cannot add back in. Once it's cut, it's cut. There we go. Now this. All right, so we've got 1. And I'm putting the hems on the opposite sides. 2. 3. 4. This one's a little long. No, it's okay though. 4. 5. I'm going to use what I cut, so this one will have 11 pages. I'll have 4 more pages in my journal. I'll have 84 pages. Or if I make it an extra page there, I'll have 88 pages on my next one, because this is only 5 or 6 here. There's 6 pieces here, and there's 5 pieces here. Let's go ahead and put these in. 1. And this is only going to be 1 signature. It seems awfully fat. That's only 10 pages though. 11 pages. 2. 11 times 4 is 44. That's why I left an inch margin. 3, 4, and then this one, that's 10, and this one makes 11. And this is hemmed on this side and this side. So there is my first signature. And you fold it that way. It's going to be a pretty fat journal, because if I have another one this size to make it 80 pages, that's going to be twice this. And that is certainly an inch gutter right in there. So I'm glad I left that. Let's see. Let's set this at, let's set it at the 2 mark here. Almost at the 2. And this is at the 10. So that's 8 inches. And you go in an inch on both sides. That's 10, that's 9. So your square will fit right in like that. I'm pretty happy with that. So now I just have to do another one just like this one, and then a wraparound. And I thought that I would do my wraparound out of the same fabric that I have here, only my cover I'm going to use. Isn't this beautiful? I got this at Carhartt's auction. Isn't that beautiful? And so I might wrap it around from the front to the back this time instead of the back to the front, because I want this to show. And in order for this to show on this side, this would be on the back. And I don't want it on the back. I want it on the front. This would have to be over here. I'd have to go like this. And it would have to stretch clear on the, it'd have to stretch clear around this way and come out this way. Although we could leave it like that and just stitch that down like that. I like that. However, I think I like this better on the front like this. I think I like it better here. And let it wrap around like this onto the back. And then this will stretch. I'm going to use an end piece for my cover. And this hem will be the wraparound, and it'll come around that way. I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. So off camera, I'm going to cut another signature of 10 or 11 pages. If I have 11 pages in each, I'll have 44, I'll have 88 pages. And that would be a nice fabric journal, because I like lots of fabric. So we'll have fun with that. So, and I don't know if I want to use that. This would look nice for a binding, but to bind this on the inside, I might need something thicker than this. So I might need a ribbon. And I could probably do my tassel separately if I wanted tassel. So we'll think about that when I get there. So thank you for watching. I had lots of fun doing this. I hope that you enjoyed watching me do this. I've gone for about an hour and a half. So I hope to have my other signature cut tomorrow morning and my cover, and we'll bind this tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.